What's going on, guys? James here again. Another duel tryout challenge has begun. This time, it is 2026 life points. It's basically the usual, typical, average, normal Yu-Gi-Oh rules. It's just both players start at 2026 life points. That's really it. And I already know what most be thinking, that they'll expect burn decks. Nah, I'll just play my usual fun decks, for the sake of doing dailies and all that. So, based off from what the opponents are playing, let's just give it a look-see in terms of all 2-turn replays, by the way. So, with this hand going second, this should be no problem. So set 3 and pass. Dance. Get Palace. Palace it up. Top Deck, pre-prep, getting Rebirth, and Devotee, who's going to be the star in this one. Send 1. Also, I pretty much had a line where Devotee, who's going to be at 1700 with the Palace up, and then Chalice, that's already 2100 right there, and that's OTK right there. So, of course, in the 2026 Life Point Challenge, Allure Palace up 1700, and then Chalice, she's 2100. So a 2100 Devotee in one shot gets it going. Also, what is up with opponent being unable to react at this time? So let's see. 3 Hanewata, Junkaribo, Royal Maxi, Eco, Mystical Spirit of the Forest, 3 of them. 3 Performance Damage Juggler, 2 of which are glossed out. 3 Performance Flame Eater. 3 Speed Burst Dragon, never saw this one. Level 6 Dark Dragon effect, 2400 attack, 600 defense. Each effect once per turn. When you take effect damage outside of the damage step, you can free special this from your hand, then burn your opponent equal to the damage you took, and if you do, gain life points equal to half that damage you took. It's literally Mahama in a nutshell. And then, when this card is Shibi summoned, you can add 2 rocket monsters with different names from your deck to your hand. Nice. 2 Arias, Cash Tira Fenrir, DDD Rebel King Leonidas, the 2 spells of Lightning Storm Chicken Game, Traps, 2 Mystical Ref Panel. I love this card. When I used it in the Legacy Cards Challenge, card comes up clutch. 2 Magic Cylinder, 1 of which is glossed out. Energy Absorbing Monolith, never saw this one. Chain this card to an opponent's card effect that will inflict damage to you. That damage is negated and you gain life equal to the amount you would have taken. Okay, so from burn to heal as a normal trap. Awesome. 3 Nature's Reflection. During this turn, any effect activated by your opponent that will burn damage becomes an effect that inflicts damage to their life points. So it's a reversible Amazon and Swords Woman of sorts, but effect damage. 3 Gravedigger Trap Hole, 1 of which is glossed out. Solemn Judgment, 3 Barrel Behind the Door as an old card of a counter trap when a spell/trap card or monster effect triggers that would deal damage to you, your opponent takes the damage instead. Wow. Draco Utopian Aura and Zoma the Earthbound Spirit. And obviously the extra deck is no concern, it doesn't do much, but we'll still go over it. Starving Venom, Brave Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Naturia Exterio, 2 Supreme King Zark, one of which is Royal, Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, aka Evil Clearwing, Crystal Clearwing, Royal Chaos Angel, Psychic and Punisher, Galore Stout, Kashtira Arise Heart, Zeus, Rising Rebellion Falcon, Odd Eyes Rebellion XZ Dragon, Sky Striker Azalea, Nightmare Griffin. With his hand, super consistent. Ukazi, twice, and one set. Pre-prep, flip up Skull Invitation, getting Devotee and Rebirth, Dance, getting Palace, Palace it up, Rebirth, should be Devotee, Ritual Summon Conductor, kill off Skull Invitation. Also, good to know on this ruling as a heads up in advance, because the Rebirth in terms of ritual summoning shtick, basic, but here's the case though. When it comes to attributing the specific monster, you have the option to finish resolving the side effect, which is does not target destroy one card on a field. Because Devotee happens to be attributed, the spot removal can occur before the one card in terms of resolution ends up being finished. So as a result, the destruction is a success, and I do not deal the last 300 damage off from Skull Invitation. Also, the fact that these Nephis girls are labeled Spellcaster thanks to Allure Palace, again, because this is 2026, that's automatic one shot right there. Conductor, lethal. Three Hanatawa, 2 Junkaribo, Life Force Harmonizer, Marshmallow, Red Lotus King Flame Crime, 2 Soul Resonator, 3 Eco Mystical Spirit of the Forest, 2 Subtelenite Awesome, 2 Firecracker, 3 Speed Burst Dragon, Traps, 2 Skull Invitation, 2 Gravedigger Trap Hole, 2 Secret Blast, 2 Secret Barrel, 1 Just Desserts, spell lineup, 3 Poison of the Old Man, 3 Ukazi, 3 Goblin Thief, Pot of Extravagance, and Cauldron of the Old Man. And of course, when it comes to Pot of Extravagance, I'm pretty much guessing extra deck do not matter at the slightest. And of course, when it comes to War Rocks, this is where the fair game is going to come up. 3 Fortia, 2 Gactos, 3 Wento, 3 Orpus, 3 Mahmood, 1 Skylar, 2 Meteoragon, 2 Bashilios, Raigeki, Reborn, Rhoda. When it comes to Rhoda, that would be Fortia, Gactos, and Wento. 2 Magnum Shield. Hook it up only to a warrior type monster. I mean, it's warriors, basic. Apply its effect depends on the position. If it's attack, it gains attack equal to its defense. While it's in defense, it gains defense equal to its original attack. 2 more Schlag, 2 Warrock Mountain, one of which is glossed out, 2 Warrock Ordeal, 1 Warrock Medium, 2 Warrock Dignity, 1 Warrock Spirit, Traps, Battleguard Howling, Warrock Generations, Warrock Big Blow, Grand Horn of Heaven, Rivalry of Warlords. I mean, all are warriors, so this does nothing to them. And then Desperate Tag. Never saw this card ever. As a continuous trap, if a top position monster you control gets killed by battle during damage calc, you can reduce the battle damage from this battle to 0 and special 1 level 4 or lower warrior monster from your hand at the end of the damage step. Interesting. And then based off from the main deck Rivalry of Warlords, spellcasters, literally nothing but spellcasters. A few winged beasts and a worm, and then extra wise. Majority are spellcasters, some are winged beasts, and then, but yeah, essentially Rivalry legit does nothing to me if I was going to work with something spellcaster focused, so not an issue. With that being said, one last replay for this. And of course, no extra deck. That's what it made me originally intended to be Monarchs and or True Dracos. And second of all, with this hand, nice. Real normal, Mahmood, and 1 set. Imperm the Mahmood to make sure the spell trap spot removal is never gonna happen. Pre-prep for Rebirth and Devotee. Tribute Devotee. Ritual Summon Conductor. Kill off Big Blow. Conductor. For Cerulean, Sacred Phoenix. Cerulean. Kill off Conductor. Kill off Mahmood. Conductor trigger. And 1-shot kill with Cerulean, Sacred Phoenix. All 3 Nephthys ritual monsters did their part in their own respective matchup. Mission is a success. So guys, that's going to do it for the Nephthys ritual as the final blow to showcase. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And have a happy new year as these Nephthys girls are going to celebrate it as we are going to usher in a new year of 2026. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is going to be the last video ever in 2025, and I shall see you all in the new year.